Hi, for today's lesson, we're going to talk about our controlled vowels. And I'm sure we've done that lots and lots, but we're going to talk about them today as part of a syllable. So, what do you notice about both of these words? Carpenter and department. Well, you know I said our controlled vowels, and you know I said syllables. So hopefully you notice that this has an R controlled vowel. It actually has two. And this one has one. So they both have that R. How many syllables are in each word? Carpenter, 3. Department, 3. So they each have 3 syllables and they each have an R blend. So if we were going to split them in the syllables, how would we split them? Carpenter. Department. Did you notice that the AR stays together? That we don't split it apart? We didn't split the ER apart either. So when it's an R-controlled vowel, it like makes a new sound almost. You don't really hear the E because it makes it And the A kind of gets swallowed in the R too and turns into R. Now let's try that with a few more words just to see how it goes. Let's try circulate. Circulate. These are nice big words because they want you to have lots of syllables. Admiral. It's like somebody in the armed forces. Here's one you probably know. Organize. Now those all have an R-controlled vowel. Can you find it? Or. So let's think about how we would split the syllables. Circulate, circulate, circulate. Admiral, that has to stay together. Organize, organize. You could put it here too. Organize. So the R stays with its vowel, that it changes the sound up just a little bit. Circulate, admiral, organize. So for today's assignment, it's a little bit tricky. And we're going to do it with partners. I hope that it works with partners. So you'll have a piece of paper, or it's in the, it's attached on your Canvas page. And it looks like this. I cut pieces out already, but it has all these words on it. And I want you to pick out 6 of those words, any 6, okay? So I picked out these 3 and these 3 for mine, and then I'm done with this. I can throw this part away. And when I picked out my 6 words, now I'm going to write them on this piece of paper that I have. And it is, I do want that marker. How about this one? Here we go. My words were absorbent. Absorbent. Is it A or an E? It's an E. Absorbent. And torpedo. And argument. And harmony. And imperfect. And performance. Boy, there's some long words there. Performance. Well, that's because they wanted them to have lots of syllables. So, once you have those words down, then you're going to mark on there, that's a better place, absorbent, torpedo, argument, harmony, imperfect, and performance. So once you have them down on your paper, you're going to mark where the syllables are. Absorbent. By the way, if there are 2 consonants, it's going to go between that. absorbent, and look, the OR stays together. Torpedo, and the OR stays together. Argument, and the AR stays together. Harmony, like that. Maybe the ear, either or. The AR stays together. Imperfect, the ER stays together. Performance, this one has two too. OR and ER. And they both stayed together. Performance. See, there's a, ooh, this is hard. They have two blends. So you've got all that done. Great. So now what you do is you take those little words that you cut out and you cut them into the pieces that you just did the syllables, right? So my absorbent, I'm going to turn into 3 little pieces. Absorbent. 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 So you cut all of them into the pieces that you had, all 6 of them, all 6 words. And then you're going to trade with your partner. So you give your partner all those little pieces, and he gives you all his little pieces, and maybe you didn't pick the same words. So maybe you didn't want to throw away this big piece of paper, because you might want to see it to see if he picked different words, and you have to put them back together. And then after you put them back together, you're going to glue them on your paper. It may not be the same word, it may be a whole different word. And you glue that on your paper, and then you can take a picture of this and upload it. And that's what you do today for your assignment. It's a little bit complicated, but I think you can do it. Thanks.